Hey everyone, hi, my name's Janelle Burdell, aka Udu Girl, and this is my first YouTube Live. I'm really stoked about it. Had a little fumble in the beginning trying to pick up this very cool drum I want to share with you all out there. This is the Utar model of the Udu drum, which is has was designed by the late sculptor Frank Giorgini, the master of the modern day Udu. You can find some of his handmade Udu drums in MoMA in New York. And it's manufactured by LP, Latin Percussion. So shout out to LP. I really love these drums. I have some handmade drums, they're very special. And the LP models are very special too in their own way. I just started releasing a bigger project featuring the Udu drum like never before. I've done a lot of work with it. You can find solo tracks of Udu under Udu Girl, my EP, Let the Spirit Play. It's up everywhere. But my most recent project really shows the drum like never before. I wanted to explore non pitched percussion playing pitches in pop song formats. Yeah. So the first single that I released was called Dragon Drum. I released it the end of November, and it really is more like a percussion ensemble piece. It was inspired by my time working in the studio with Mickey Hart and Planet Drum. Excuse me. Uh, yeah, I wanted to show some really cool ways to use this drum, to use the sound, to experiment with sound design, really creative sound design. So everything you will hear on Dragon Drum is, excuse me, is percussion. I've got the hiccups here, of course. Um, but isn't this a cool drum? The Udu drum was originally from Nigeria, is a clay pot originally from Nigeria and traditionally played by women. We imagine there's a lot of folklore around it. We imagine that women sat around at the end of the day and, like we all do, and share stories and songs and food. And the folklore has it that someone dropped one, and a second hole was formed. And this allowed a unique relationship to happen in this drum. It began to talk. It gave it a depth of expression that was similar to the talking drum of Nigeria. Ironically, a very masculine drum from Nigeria, and I consider this the feminine counterpart, right? There are clay drums in every culture, the gatam in India. And, we're creative beings, we're rhythm beings, so we will play anything, right? So this is really fun to share with you because this one has a unique vibe to it. It looks like a spaceship, right? Really does. Um, it's cool. When I was with the band Dukuku and we first met the Udu drums, we first met Frank. He sent us a bunch of them, and this was one. And of course, we strapped it on like a guitar and put a bunch of triggers on it because we were an electronic percussion ensemble that was based in a multimedia platform. Very cool group. If you haven't heard of Dukuku, it was very special. Um, so I just wanted to introduce you to this drum and this sound. It is definitely the driving sound of Dragon Drum. That's the rhythm, although you really can't hear it very well because I'm all muffled here with a sweatshirt on because I'm in New England. It's very cold. But yeah, how about that sound? And this one actually has a slight flaw, so it's hard to get the tone of the low drum. See, you see me playing it, my hand is taut, really, with my fingers pulled back, which is very counterintuitive. Most hand drums, we cup our hand over the hand drums and play it. So, this one, to get that low sound, you really want to almost draw the sound out of the drum, right? Yeah. And then, of course, it has this really great bell. Yeah, I love it. right? So again, it's slipping around on my lap. I really want you to see its beauty and hear its sound. And for my first YouTube live, I wanted to educate you about the Utar Udu drum. If you haven't checked out Dragon Drum, go to where you stream music, find me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate that. Also, you can subscribe to my mailing list, janelleburdell.com, JANELLEBURDELL. And you can sign up there and get a free download of Dragon Drum. And I will then keep you abreast of what's coming next. There will be a release every couple of months. The next one is scheduled for later in February. And again, they feel all differently. The songs are all very different. They're meant to show this drum and this instrument in a unique way, like it's never been shown before. Some of my later releases will feature really talented musicians as well, such as Bakiti Kamalo, the bass player from Paul Simon's band, June Millington, the guitarist from Fanny, Evelyn Harris, formerly of Sweet Honey in the Rock. There's some really cool stuff coming on up. So follow me here, follow me online, follow me wherever you find Udu Girl, UDUGIRL, Udu. Can you say that? Udu. Udu you love. Udu you think you're fooling. Udu Eves, right? So it's very cool and very meditative. And thanks for taking a few minutes from your afternoon just to check in. Check out my first live on YouTube. Hey, hey. We'll be back for sure. Okay. Thanks so much and have a great day. Let's figure out how to turn it off now. It's all new to me. Okay, here we go. Bye.